What's the tea then? What happened?
Well, like I was saying, like, I've gone to get my thing done. I don't know how to explain it, but like, I know what you're gonna say, and either way, like, I'll understand it. But when you're like, yeah, but you're still on Grove, you're still in, like, yeah, I understand that, yeah, but like, it was quiet as yeah. I've just gone in, thinking, oh shit, I need to do a cook. I've just grabbed my table. Everyone's stood over there just chatting, so I thought, oh, I'll just go and chat shit to them while I do a cook. Like, I didn't really think it through, so boom, I've put my table down, yeah, and they're like laughing and that. They're like, bros, if you're cooking there, I'm like, it, bro, like, do a quick cook, bro. No one's here, so I'm cooking my shit. And I'm at like 72, 73, so like anyone could be my 75, do you know what I mean? So and then Terry's like, oh, stay in the table, oh, grabbing it and that. So I'm like, bro, get the off it, yeah? So, and then Jim's tackled him and that. And then he just kept like trying to grab it and shit. So I'm like, bro, if you actually like this, you're going to grief my cook, bro, chill the out. He's like, ah, fuck that, it's getting stained. So I'm like, bro, if you touch my table and actually pick it up and grief my cook, you're getting shot, bro, because I can't be arsed with you shit, bro, you're doing my nutting. And then he's like, oh, you won't shoot me. And I'm like, bro, I'm telling you now, if you pick this table up, yeah, and think you're going to run off and go, ha, 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 I've got your table, I'm just going to shoot you back and take it off you, bro. And then I'm chasing him with shotgun, yeah. Took my table, boom. My cook finished. As I'm trying to pick it up, he's already half folded legs in, and he's grabbed it first, yeah, legged it, boom. So I'm chasing him up road, yeah. He's running to gardens and that. Jumped in canals, and he's like, jump. Hello? I'm just in the house talking Sparky and Steve at a minute. I'm in talking Sparky and Steve, yeah. What's up? Same house. You probably had a chat with him in, I'm guessing. But I'm just chatting to him and say, I'm always letting you in, bro. Shut up. Just off, bro. Put this phone on silent, bro. He's doing my f***ing head in this cunt, bro. So listen, yeah. So yeah, he's grabbed my table. He's legging it up the street and that. I'm chasing him. Boom, he's jumping up at fences into gardens. I'm like, bro, stop it. Like, you're actually pissing me off. And then he's like, right, let me in this house. I'll put it away for you. So I'm like, bro, what's point? Just pass it me back. And I put gun away in that. He's like, just unlock the door. Let me in. I'll put it away for you. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, bro, just stop being a baghead and just give me the table. Like, what are you doing? And he's like, ah, fuck that. I started legging it again. So I've got my shotgun out chasing him again. I'm like, Terry, I'm being serious. And then obviously everyone's on radio like, oh, to be fair, you said you'd shoot him. Oh, he's taking piss, no balls in you. He's no balls in you and that. So I just thought, yeah, f this knobhead, bro. And he's jumped off up wall, back out at canals onto garden. So I've absolutely shot him up arse with a shotgun, bro. Sent him packing over at wall and took my table off him, bro. And got some cunt take him hospital. The guy does my head in him all the time. He can get got shot for it, bro.
He was lying when he said he picked up the table because he didn't think you should be cooking where you was cooking.
Well, no, he was saying that when he's cooking and that, but you know what he's like, bro? He's on some rage bait shit all the time, bro. Like, ah, yeah, you shouldn't be cooking him anyway. It's getting stained off you. Like, you know what I mean? Suck out, bro. He got shot. It's not. I won't say he's lying now. I'd just say he's just a cunt, to be honest. I ain't trying to throw anyone on the bush. You know what I mean? I'm just going to talk about what I've done, bro. Like, I get shooting him's a big problem and whatnot, bro. But like, the guy was pissing me off, bro. Like, beyond belief. And even like Jim and that's all like grabbing table and started folding legs up and that, and then they're like, "No, I'm only joking." And then he's actually like everyone's like stood back up next to it, and he's still there, bro, bent over trying to unscrew out legs and that. I'm like, bro, stop apart. I just don't listen, bro. Like, I don't know how to explain it with Terry, bro. Yeah, obviously, I don't know how to explain. I'm not trying to be a dickhead. I'm not trying to slag him off at all with you, but like everyone in this gang knows how much he knows how to push my buttons perfectly, bro. Like, he knows what he's doing. Knows exactly where the limit is, and then he just goes straight past it every time, bro. Like, I'm some dickhead, bro. Fuck that. Sick of him, bro. Get shot again if he did it again.
I have a question for you, yeah.
Go on, bro.
Which is like a question more for you personally than like from the perspective of you in the gang, right?
Fire away, bro.
Do you think there's a reality in your life where you're able to, if someone pushes you to a point where you're thinking in your head you want to shoot them, go, I shouldn't do this, and then like stop yourself from doing it?
Yeah, but my answer to that, yeah, is just going to be, well, why the f are they pushing me to that point anyway?
You're wrong. I'm asking, like, are you... It's not about
capable
that.
Of just not shooting them and letting them run off.
I'm saying you as a person in general, because I've known you a while, right? Do you think you have it in you to, if someone pushes you to that point, like, be like, nah, I know I can't do this. I'm not going to do this.
Yeah. Like, for example, if it's Jim doing it, yeah, and Jim's running off with table, I probably wouldn't have shot him, bruv. Or like Michael or Iko or any of you two, I probably wouldn't have done it, bruv. But the thing is, when he's legging it, bruv, and all he's been on about for half an hour is, I need to stain someone for a table. Odds are, and when he stood there going, let me in, I'll put it in your box and that, he's just going to run and put it in his box anyway with keypad on it, but let's be honest. He's trying to steal the table, bro. He's trying to take me for a dickhead, bruv. Like, there's having a laugh and winding your mate up and taking him for a bit of a Jimmy and that, but he actually tries mugging me off badly. Daily, bruv. Whenever he's about, he can suck out, bruv. So there is a reality where if someone's winding me up to the point where I want to shoot him, I can hold myself back and not do it, yeah.
Yeah.
But in that circumstance, I've just thought, how many times am I going to jump this wall chasing this little dickhead with that? Just shot him, bro. I probably shouldn't have, bro, but at the end of the day, the guy's a wanker, bro. He got shot for it.
What else happened?
What do you mean?
You know what we mean.
What?
I
don't know what you mean. You have to tell me, bro.
You know what we mean.
What? Pressing charges on him himself?
That's part of it.
You're going to have to tell me what you've been told, bro, I'll be honest.
I mean, what happened? What happened in the cell? That's a good place to start. What happened?
It was over some dumb shit, bro, and he's just about in there, bro, and he's just like, we're just back and forth, and like at this point we're on a bit of a crease together, just winding each other up, and we started scrapping each other in cells and that. And I'm like, right, chill. And we stopped, and then he's just trying to get my charges read and trying to just get it over and done with, and I'm just getting jabbed in head and that, bro, and I'm like, right, chill out now. And it's just that same shit, bro, like he knows where the limit is, and then he just goes straight past it because that's what he does. So I like, but we're on a bit of a crease though, bro. So I'm like, yeah, someone charge this guy for assault. He's doing my head in. It's like, what, you want to charge me for, you're going to snitch on me and get me a charges, yeah? I said, yeah, bro, I am. Charge this cunt for assault and battery, bro. Cop goes, oh, you actually sure you want to press a charge on him? I said, yeah, that charge the cunt wants to jab me head when I'm trying to talk, bro. Get him charged. Got about 9 months and about 2 can confirm it.
What about like a conversation that was overheard?
Right, so this is what now we're getting into the dick and the balls of it, right? So what I'm gonna do, this is why I wanted to speak to you, bro. I'm gonna wheel this back like this. I'm gonna be yapping for a minute here, boys. Yeah, let me hang on. Right, so listen, yeah, I'm trying to think where to start from. So we're driving about, bro. Me and Terry in car, barely anyone awake. There's like me, Terry, I think Jim, Charlie, Iko, whatever the Michael's, everyone's about doing shit. Yeah, me and Terry are driving about. Seeing who we bump into KJ. Some random guy walks up. I'm going to laugh saying it, yeah, because the context is important that we're on a crease. So some random guy walks up past Terry's like, yo, the fuck are you? He's like, well, I'm just going to get my paycheck. Terry's like, yeah, well, you better get it and come out here and pass it me. So this guy's fetched his paycheck and come out and give it Terry, bro, yeah? And then Terry's just pulling up to everyone. He's like, yo, what the you wearing them shorts for in this weather and that, like just chatting shit to everyone. And then like, people are bitching him and that, so I'm in car like laughing at him like, nah, you're getting bitched, you little pussy and that. Like, we're just whizzing about with yeah. Anyway, we're in Cyprus. He pulls up next to Cyprus, yeah. These 2 Cyprus cars, Jordan and some other cunt. He's like, yo, who's this? They're like, oh, Jordan. He's like, what gang you in? He's like, Cyprus. He's like, oh yeah. So I thought we were gonna ring out. Yeah, he's like, oh, what are you doing on my block? They're like, it's our block, brother. And Terry's like, yeah, well, not until I call gang up and that. Just chatting shit to everyone, yeah. Not on no proper serious shit. He's not trying to start a no war, yeah. And then he's just chatting shit to him. And then Dave said, like, we're at war with Kanashiro. Terry's like, what, are they sliding? He's like, oh, nah, I don't know. We don't know on that. So then Terry's like, all right, sweet, have a good day, blah, blah, blah. Drove Mirror Park, yeah. He's gone to this house, what he says it's Kanashiro gaff. And he's running on gardens. He's like, I'm trying to find them. I want to chat to them and that. I'm like, all right, sweet. We'll chat to these for a bit. Where the fuck are they? So then we drive around Mirror Park, yeah. I've seen some white jester behind us. I'm like, that's my thing. He's like, where am I? White jester there, digital then? That's kind of Shiro or that. So he's flew up to this jester, bro. Yeah, like, I shouldn't be laughing, bro. I can't say this bit without laughing. Bro, he's flew up next to this jester and just gone, yo, Cyprus did it. Yeah. I'm sorry for laughing, boys, yeah. So he's pulled up and gone, yo, Cyprus did it. This jester, yeah, has just done a Yui and just belted on radio like, Cyprus are here, Cyprus are here. So, and then we're just like going, Terry started driving off. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? You started fussing at us, yeah? Terry's took a bullet. He's like, bro, I've been shot. I'm like, bro, you need to do something. He's like, what am I meant to do? And we're just trying to get off in Bugatti, yeah? Tyres have been took. Cars getting peppered off. Tech nines and lot, yeah? I'm trying to shout at a car. I'm like, it's not Cyprus, bro. We're Manor. We're Manor. Chill. Stop and that. I don't think they're hearing us, yeah? Anyway, I've been blitzed, yeah? I'm sat in car leaking at this point, bro.
These two are so
Terry, I'm like, bro, you need to get us out of here. Car's spun out, wedged into the wall. We're done, bro. 2 dead, 2 dead, 2 dead, yeah? And they've jumped out. They've pulled us out of the car and that. They're like, yo, the fuck's this? I'm like, bro, I'm not even Cyprus, bro. I'm Manor, bro, what the fuck? So then they've pulled me out, yeah? They've not robbed us or nothing, yeah? And they're like, what the fuck's happening? Are you Cyprus or your Manor? Like, what the fuck's happening? I'm like, bro, we're Manor. I don't know what the fuck this guy's doing. But like, it's not funny, bro. But at the time, bro, it was just so random, like, we were so bored, bro. I'm sorry to say that word, but it was just a crease, bro. Like, it's not funny at all, bro, but it were just a crease. So anyway, yeah, they're like looking at, they've got us like across from like Shrugway, I think, talking to us while we're on floor, trying to figure out what the f happening. Next minute, Bear Fed have pulled up, yeah, to this gunshots. So they've all dipped, left me and Terry on floor. At this point, I've got a deagle, mags, bullets, everything on me, just like chilling. Michael wanted a deagle for a meth run and then never took it off me, so I had another deagle in my backpack that I forgot about, so I got caught with 2 deagles. Terry got caught with whatever. And as we're like in hospital, like we're going to hospital and like I'm in pure pain and that, yeah. And then I've been treated, I'm up on morphine and that, you know what I mean? I'm feeling a bit good now and that, I'm morphined up. And we're walking out of hospital, like police have taken us out of hospital. And I'm just saying like, Terry, bruv, what the is wrong with you? And he's like, what, bruv, what? I'm gangster or some shit, bruv. And I'm like, bro, as if you've just found out there at war and just pulled up to Kanashiro and said Cyprus did it and got us smoked, bro. Like, what the are you doing? And I've like, that might not be bar for bar, word for word, but it's more or less what I've said. But as we're getting put in these police cars and that and took it back to hospital, do you know what I mean? And also, yeah, I'm not even going to sugarcoat it, bruv. I'm Mirandized at this point, but I'm not aware that I am. She's read my rights, asked if I understood them. I've said no. She started reading them again, and Terry's going, and then she just gave up Mirandizing me and just said, he's Mirandized. But then when I spoke to the cop in the cells, yeah, when Terry's like, nah, you've actually snitched, you've just named gang names and told police they're at war and that, blah, 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 blah. So I'm like, I'm talking to the cop, I'm like, is that snitching or what I've just done? He's like, well, not, but I can't tell if the cop were winding me up or not. He's like, yeah, you're a snitch, blah, fuck that, yeah, nice one, I'm going to use that. I'm going to definitely know they're at war now because of what you said, blah, blah, blah. And then at some point it got said, oh, now we've already had like a few shootings between them 2 groups anyway, like we kind of get the at war. Another cop coming, he's like, oh, now what you said, I'm like, would it stand in court or not? Like, if like, can you use that in court or use that in an investigation, what I said? And they're like, nah, because you just got out of an hospital bed, so it would go down as spontaneous utterance or some shit like that. Like you couldn't use any of that in an investigation. And then I started saying I want a lawyer and that, and that's when they started saying all that shit to me, like, nah, basically it's useless what you said, like. But it's not like I sat there and just started grassing them. I was just laughing with Terry, like, as if you've just done that and like explained what he done back to him, like to like let him actually realise what he's just done. Like I was just laughing about it, bro. But obviously I'm not really paying it. Like, I'm just botting out, but I'm getting put in a police car and that as I'm saying it, bro. Do you know what I mean?
I thought it was going to be worse than that.
And then we're in cells and all I'm hearing is snitch, snitch, snitch every 4 seconds. But the guy was doing my nothing, so we started.
Still not ideal,
like,
but I did think it was going to be worse.
Snitches get stitches. I just kept punching me in the face and that. So I said, yeah, charge this company assault. He's doing my head in.
So you said in the back of the cop car.
We're in cop car, but when we were walking downstairs at hospital with like and getting took out into the car park and that, I went in car when I said it. We were like cuffed, but like just stood there while police are about walking about and that and about whose 95 it is. And I'm just laughing, like shouting at him, just saying, "Brothers, if you've just found out there at war, then pulled up to Kanashiro and said Cyprus did it and got us spliffed you Danny." But that's more or less what happened, bro.
Okay, that's everything you wanted clear up, yeah?
Was that what else you want me to clear up? Was that what else that's been said that you want me to clear up? Because like it's same shit with that DJ reckoning I took gold and that. Everyone got told about it, bar me, bruv. Like if people are saying I've done shit and people are saying I'm doing shit, bruv, tell me now and I'll tell you more or less what's happened, bruv. Like I'm not gonna hide behind no, I'm not gonna twist no words, lie about all, bruv. If I've done something, I'll tell you I've done it, bro. Like I'm not arse, bro.
How much more shit could have happened yesterday?
Yesterday we were a right joke, bruv. But it were a bit of a crease.
Who was around yesterday?
And like obviously like different people, different times, innit? But mainly it were like me, Terry, Jim. I don't know what Jim were about. I can't remember.
He was complaining about meth.
Yeah, he
it is basically what Kem did.
Making my cup and shit, I think. And then Michael, Iko, Charlie. I think that's about it. And Denzel, I think. I can't remember, bro. I think Denzel. I can't remember if Denzel were about or not.
There was some shit with Iko and Michael, right?
Oh, what? With that shooting up and down Grove shit? Is that what about?
Yeah, well, what happened?
Alright, so me, Jim, Charlie stood at the bottom of Grove and we're all just chatting shit, bruv, yeah. It's like, and that time is not really relevant. It's like 10 minutes after storm or some shit. Everyone's just running about, getting the car out and doing whatever, yeah. Bruv, we're just Wild West, bro. Like, Michael's pulled up. I rang Iko, said, can you go and get some medkit blueprints and that? She's like, yeah, whatever. So she's about with your car up at top of thing. Michael's driving about. I think it was me at first, bruv, to be honest. I think I pulled shotgun out and just gone, well, this reached Michael's tyre from here. And shot it. It didn't even reach him, bro. It didn't even pop his. Then someone else was like, nah, this will. Boom, popped his tyre, yeah? So then Michael's pulled a gun out. He's like, shooting general direction, but not trying to f no one up, bruv, yeah? So I'm like, bro, is it mad? Who is he shooting at? Just about, bruv, on some bullshit, yeah? On a flanking gardens. And then I've just heard on radio, yo, Michael's shooting me, Michael's shot me in chest. So I've just silence the aggressor, bro. And then I took him hospital, yeah? I'm like, bro, like, this shooting shit, like, I don't know what, we're not can't just all be blasting each other all day on Grove, but like, look at what the fuck we're doing, like, we need to take time.
Wait, hold on. I meant Michael shooting Ico or Ico shooting Michael.
Oh, I can get to that. I can get to that. At this point, I've shot
hang on. So you shot Terry yesterday. You shot Michael, and somebody else shot another member.
Yeah. So basically, long story short, for this one, bro.
I'm making a new gang, bro. I'm making a new gang.
I've tried to see if a shotgun reached his car tire.
I'm actually making a new gang.
I've done like a range test on a shotgun, didn't reach.
I'm joining Babylon.
He's fucking pulled the gun out. Charlie shot his tire. He shot back at Charlie, so I've shot him with a shotgun and said, "Yo." I'm
joining the cult, bro.
Me and him were talking about it and that. We ended up running ones, having a fist fight to settle it. The guy got belted up, but we got beat up. I'm currently 28-1 in fist fights in the last 4 days. Ain't no one can bang me out, bro. I'm too ill. But yeah, I think that Michael and Ico shit, I think he just tried to shoot a carcass for some reason and ended up shooting and shit like that. And then I tried to like get him and I'm like, listen, I'm ice ranking, couldn't awake, I'm OG out here, you better come and fucking...
That would require you to come and RP though. Funnily enough, I might actually end up getting on if it weren't like this every day.
Shoot at gang members or some, and he just wouldn't do it, but then just kept driving off, so I would just... It's like an old bullshit thing, bro. It was just... Yesterday was a shambles, bro. Bad shambles.
Do you know how annoyed this makes me, though?
But like, I'm not here to sit and say like, oh, this guy done that, this guy done that. I'm here to talk about what I've done, what I know, what I've done, what's wrong on that, bro. Like, I know I've made some mistakes yesterday, but like, I've up, like, but I'm not just gonna sit and let everyone just like say oh, this and that, and like people talk about it and like I've one held over my head because they know I've done something and they're gonna go and tell. So I'll just tell you myself, bro. And whatever happens, happens, bro. From this point out, like, you know what I mean? That's how I see it, bro. Like, would you say that Terry thing? Yeah.
Was in the dam, shouldn't care.
Like,
this is what I mean, bro. I was on a holiday.
How do I explain this, bro?
For 2 days.
Like, am I going to be labelled a snitch for telling them to give me an assault charge, bro? What?
Time will tell.
How much time we're talking, bro? Like, you know what I mean?
As long as a piece of string. I mean, you know, it's not just me to make decisions now, so we're going to have a conversation, innit?
Yeah, I get what you're saying, bro. I were moving a bit reckless yesterday, but I'll be honest, like, but that assault thing, yeah, that's like, I don't know, bro. Guy's just a wanker, bro. Won't stop jabbing me up, so he got told to get, he can get done for it, but he can fuck off, bro. But, yeah, unless there's anything else what you've been told about that you want to talk about, yeah. I think that's about it, bruv. I'll let you just make your decision and do what you want.
Lovely jubbly.
Okay.
Like, another thing, yeah, like in future, or like if there is a future, whatever, yeah, if anything like about me is getting said, or like you need to hear out about what I've been involved in, yeah, I'd rather someone just get me in this room and talk to me about it rather than just do whispers all over this block, bruv. Because another thing, what I will say before I bounce, yeah, half of this gang, some gangsters, and half of them are just some bum lickers, bruv. And it's annoying, bro. It's a bunch of tattletale, bum licking little jimmies half of this gang, bro.
Yeah, well, the same can be said to everyone else in the gang when they have their little circle jerks about issues rather than just coming to us to talk about it.
Well, yeah, I know, but I don't want to be counted in that group of people, because like, have I not just rang you as soon as I had a chance? I've not seen you in ages, but as soon as I've had a chance to ring you earlier and talk about some shit, I did, didn't I, you know what I mean? Like, rather than sit there with everyone else moaning about where some meth is or I can't get a lockpick, but I'll just ring someone and say, put me on a panel, I want to get a lockpick, you know what I mean? Like, I'll just sort it myself, but I don't go getting in a 10-man circle waffling about shit.
I'm gonna grab some food in the back while you're drawing that up.
Say less.